Hey everyone, welcome to your 2021 February tarot card reading. Thanks so much for being here. It's going to be a doozy. It's a big month. Not only do we have a Mercury Retrograde, but we have an Aquarius New Moon kind of falling in the middle of the month. We're ending it all off with a Virgo Full Moon. So there's a lot in store, a lot of transformation, of course. Let's just dive right in, and thanks again for being here. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your February reading. Happy birthday to all of you February Aquariuses. So for the month of February, Aquarius is going to have to be very patient, both with themselves and with the people around them. I think you're going to be finding yourself a bit frustrated with feeling like things aren't moving quick enough for you. And I think you're going to feel like you're not seeing a return on your investments yet, but they're coming. Okay? So you got a whole lot of earth energy. So that to me, just from the get-go, says that you need to ground yourself. You need to channel that earth energy and breathe and tap into that patience. Okay? I know that's a little tough for Aquarius because they move so quickly and they like rapid results, but you need to pause, okay? February is going to be the month where you take a step back in order to reevaluate and clarify your purpose. So you got the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, which I think is you, the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. So a whole lot of pentacle and earth energy, right? And the Page of Pentacles to me really represents that, that frustration you feel when you get something in the material world, okay, something tangible, something you can see, smell, taste, feel, and you almost pause and you're like, is that it? Is that really what I worked so hard for? Why am I not seeing more? Why am I not getting more for all of my hard work? And I think February is it is going to start a little bit slower, okay? There are some complicated Venus aspects at the beginning of the month that around the 5th and the 6th that may have you feeling a bit more isolated as well. So I think that's going to add to the frustration you're feeling and the impatience that you're feeling, but that's not going to last. And so this Page of Pentacles is telling me that it's telling me that you try not to get so bogged down in the fact that maybe you're not seeing a lot of return on all of your hard work yet. It's coming, okay? Because you have the Page of Pentacles, but this turns into the Knight of Pentacles. So this Page of Pentacles, at first, you're not gonna feel like it's a whole lot, but it's going to turn into a lot. Okay? But of course, the Knight of Pentacles, it's the slowest moving knight. Okay? You really are gonna have to, I feel like I keep repeating myself, but you really are going to have to be patient. It's not going to happen right away. And I know no one likes hearing that, but I think it's because you need to get a bit clearer on what you want and what your exact purpose is, okay? There's a new moon in Aquarius on February 11th. You need to get so clear in order to set those intentions. And I think it has to do with leadership and paving that new path kind of fearlessly with the Queen of Swords, okay? Like having a really, really clear direction, okay? Look at where she's looking straight ahead. And she knows exactly what she's going to do when she moves forward. It's almost like you just need to get your ducks in a row and get really, really quiet to kind of set up an action plan so that when you're ready, you can be the Queen of Swords and just full steam ahead, right? The Queen of Swords moves with purpose and the utmost clarity and truth, right? And it's because the Queen of Swords did the work. The Queen of Swords already got quiet with herself. There's nothing obstructing her, right? No deterring thoughts. There's nothing holding her back because she already did that in her work. So with the Seven of Pentacles, you're going to see material gain for all of your hard work. There's this waiting period, right? So use this time to your benefit. I really do think you're going to be able to channel this Queen of Swords energy, which Aquarius is much more comfortable in the Queen of Swords energy than they are, let's say, the Seven of Pentacles energy, of course, right? Aquarius doesn't like waiting. And I think Aquarius often feels that, I mean, you're a fixed sign, right? So there can be a tendency to think that your plan and your path forward is kind of set and you know exactly what you need to do. But I think you're going to learn some things in this time of quiet, in this time of pause, that things that maybe you didn't consider before. Okay, so use it to your benefit. I think it's really going to bring some things to light, some logistical elements that maybe you didn't consider prior. All right, because when that shift does eventually happen and you do start to see a return, it's going to be instantaneous, okay? And then you're going to understand, I think, what true clarity is in terms of this path that you have here. Okay, I think you think maybe that you've considered every angle, but I think there are some things that you learn in this quiet that are actually going to take you by surprise. Okay? And I think you need to use this time to really consider. Okay, have you considered other people's input? Have you considered another offer that's on the table? Or did you kind of just go with what you thought was right? I think Aquarius needs to ask themselves some tough questions, okay? And I think you need to be a bit more flexible than maybe what you're comfortable with. All right, you're already going to be feeling a bit anxious because of Saturn and Uranus squaring on the 17th. Okay, so there's already going to be a bit of anxiety there. So take that in stride and, like I said, try and be flexible, all right? This King of Wands to me feels very, like, you see how the Queen and the King, they're kind of facing opposite directions, right? And this is it's either a personality in your life. It's almost like they're getting in your way a little bit. I think they see you kind of considering what to do next, and I think they see you being really patient with yourself, and I don't know that they like it. It's almost like they're trying to stop you from coming to a decision because they know once you do, you're going to be unstoppable, right? With the Queen of Swords. So it could either be that, like another personality, or it can also be maybe a part of you that is standing in your own way. And it could be maybe you need to tap in a bit more to that compassion that Aquarius is so good at. They're so good at extending compassion to other people, right? Maybe you've ignored that. Maybe you've ignored that side of you a little bit. Because what makes the Queen of Swords so powerful is that she's both rational, but she's also very in touch with her intuition and her nurturing side. For your oracle cards, you got activated earth, how appropriate with all of the earth energy. Power, places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Yes, exactly. It's like you just need to get quiet so that you can come to a decision and see the answer, because there's more you need to uncover, Aquarius. I know maybe you feel like the plan is set and it's perfect and it's just right, but there's more you need to uncover. And you will uncover that if you get quiet and you have this moment of pause here. That's so necessary in order to move forward slowly with patience, like the Knight of Pentacles, but with intellect, with knowledge. The Knight of Pentacles has everything they need to offer this pentacle and have it be a success, right? Because they've thought about it. They didn't just kind of go full steam ahead. They really took their time to consider every aspect of the situation and the path ahead. So trust this more quiet, patient time, okay? You also got, I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. Yeah, you just need to have that inner knowing and that inner faith that just because it's taking a little longer doesn't mean it's not coming. Like this journey and this path, whatever it is, it's already guaranteed that it's going to succeed because you've been putting in the work and you've been focusing on it, right? It is going to grow. And I think it already has been growing. It's just required that you take a moment of pause right now for it to continue so that you can utilize your crops that grow best, right? You also got my vibes speak louder than my words. If this is a person who you find you're kind of maybe hitting a bit of a wall with them, sometimes it's not always necessary that we waste our energy and speak, right? Sometimes our energy can do all the talking on its own, okay? So really consider if, I think you're going to be fine. You're going to reach that Queen of Swords mentality anyway. But maybe you're considering, should I put in a little energy here? I don't think you should. All right, Aquarius, I will leave it at that. Have an amazing February. And once again, happy birthday to those of you celebrating. And I will see you next month. Thanks so much.